to where? And said the way forward is a Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Bwaga come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he now where he's just thinking all kind of way, Bwaga, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, the CDC still control the lower house in the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went talking away, some kind of thing they did, but they did a resolution that passed. Yeah, because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow. All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh. Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Barney, Jim Barney. Now when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Bwaga benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not wrong with that.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving our Bible for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of old man, then he wants to persecute us. He got grant to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Your partner said, go look for lawyer. So from Kun offered, my own son offered that I went and signed a resolution. I have many things that why y'all did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So signing the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Bwaga send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move. Yeah, correct move.
That's exactly what you are experiencing in Liberia now. If you don't know, in 2 years' time, Liberia will be worse. Will be one of the worstest countries in the whole world. What I mean, worstest country in the whole world. If Liberia will not protest against this government, tell me there is no God. If Liberia will not begin to cry, coming together to cry and said, we don't want you again, leave, resign, tell me there is no God. I will never serve God again. I am a prophet of God, and I'm talking as a prophet. Right? The hardship, you have not seen that hardship now. In 2 years' time, you will see the hardest hardship you have never experienced. Liberia will drink dirty water, and they will be thanking God for drinking. That is the kind of president you have. This president does not have anything. He doesn't have any template. He doesn't have any roadmap for the nation. They just force him there. It was a rigged election. Rigged election. It was forced on you people. It was forced to be president. So, and the people who connive to do all of this and put him there, right? US.
You mean US, the United States?
United States. They are involved in this election. I am telling you, not politically, I am telling you spiritually what I foresaw. It was rigged. Totally rigged. And now they have seen it, that this person does not know anything. This person cannot help the nation. This person cannot put the nation right.
President Bwaga 2025 budget will determine the clear vision for the country. Okay, so it also includes the dividend on some of these travels. For instance, I know it can be argued understandably that the overpower bridge that the Chinese government is about to build, and they strip the road from Capelli Boulevard to 12th Street, they were all in the Puebla. That's true, but it was blocked in the Puebla. President Bwaga's visit to China, reassuring China that when we are taking action on the global stage, we take it with our own interest first as a country, not to please any other person before Liberia's interest, and then people fighting, then we join inside and vote. Just a final question. Yeah. So you see, he visited to the FOCA, to the China Africa Forum, has now got China excited with the week of the new commitment to come do this project. They are in town already. You call the Minister of Public Works, he will tell you the Chinese government will waste time when they say they want to do something. But when you start on their interest, then you're in problem with them. Now, anytime we want to do anything on the global stage, the first question we should be asking, what's in it for us as a country and people? And if what's in it for us is good as a country and people, if other countries benefit from the trickle-down effect of our vote, okay. But we must never again vote on something that will hurt ourselves as a country and people to please any other country.
And the government need to really invest. The people like you that get the type of structure, they come say even they could just be getting you $1 million for the budget year. Every year they give you $1 million. You impact a lot.
If I were president of this country, God show you His wonder. You're not believing. We told Joshua for what? You're a footballer.
Yeah.
A football developed country. A football bring medicine in the head.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen to Howard University.
Yeah.
You collected $22 million again without BBC involved.
The meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me.
The nations there, you not get it.
We are not connection.
Yeah. Just say that all kind of things that just happen here. No hate, no tea.
Only what 20 years on the ending. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to 11 leaders. Ellen was doing something of her own. She established and controlled the country. Kept a man in his balance for 12 years according to Boyka himself.
Yes.
I mean, he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves support from the West.
Yes.
All African leaders need support from the West. One African leader will help another African leader with money for development. In the West. So there's nothing back on that.
So Liberia is in trouble. But I tell you this, I still repeat, if the president refuses to change, then the government is in trouble. The government, if you finish this government, let's thank God. Because as from next year, it's going to be fluctuating. And all the people that is in the government, they are liars. All of them. They don't know why they are there. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know the reason of staying in that system. They are just pushing the belt like this. They don't know where they don't know where it's going. The forefathers of Liberia, they are in chains. It's very regrettable. Even the former president, Syphilis, is even regret having this person as a president. So that is just it. They believe that Dr. Ware is too much for Liberia. That is the man who has brought transformation to Liberia. That is the man who have turned Liberia to mini London or mini US. And he will have done it in the second term. They didn't understand. They are angry with him. They believe that he's against them. They believe that he doesn't like Liberians. That's what they believe. That's what they believe. You say Liberia will be zero in sports. Zero. Zero. May I go to the Nations Cup now? Go to the Nations Cup. Let's see. Let me see the Nations Cup. Go to the Nations Cup. I'll give $500,000. You qualify for Nations Cup. I'll give your nationality $500,000. I promise. Your national team, if they go to Liberia, like I said, is one of the best countries in the world, whether you believe it or not. You understand? Yeah, it's a small country. It's one of the best countries. You know, we are very good people. And then I think what we should strive for is for our country to survive. You know, and that's why we promote peace in our country. You know, for so many years we've been promoting peace. And people that brought war still continue to have the face and idea of discrimination. This is wrong, and we will not sit as citizens of this country. I was in opposition before. I faced this thing before, and then of course I'm in opposition. We'll put check to that.
Wow. And these things happen in the wake of these turbulent times. You know, the economic hardship is very high, and there were people that you may have placed on payroll and so forth here and there. But these are Liberians in the wake of all of these hardships. They have been taking off jobs, and some of them could be angered by that and take matters into their own hands. And you are a man of peace. And if they did support you and they are suffering because they are associated with you, people have been taking up tenure positions. Whoever associated with you, either directly or indirectly, they have been taking up jobs. These things could anger people and they could take matters in their own hands. What say you to this? Yeah.
Maybe the international community that were reminding us to make sure that we don't break the rules and regulations. They stay there. And we have to respect the laws of the republic. That's what we did. When I was in power, when they tell me that no, this is a tenure position, you cannot move the person until their tenure expire. So be it. That's the law. We can't break the law. So I hope that the government will take heed. It's important to respect the law of the republic. We're not a democratic period. So we need to respect the law. All we look for is to respect the law, and that's what we did.
Looking at the common people are losing their jobs at various places as well, not just from the tenure position holders. They are the ones that feeling the pinch the most. They got nothing.
Maybe when you are angry and you let the wrong people thinking that they are the savior, is wrong. You understand? We were in opposition before. If you employ poor people that have the minimum, and somebody come to power and believe that because they associate with other people, they have to be taking a job. This is very bad. That's not good. No leader can do that. You know, and what, $50 job, $100 job? You mean the government that come to power that came to rescue cannot even give a $50, $100 job, lead a citizen on that job? This is wrong. It's wrong. It be everything that they're doing wrong, and we know that. You know, but again, the peace of Liberia is the most important. It's the most important, and that's why we in accordance with the law. You know, this is wrong. People supported the Unity Party. I came to power. I left them there. These are citizens of the country, but you can employ a Senegalese man. And you refuse to employ a Liberian? Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong. Maybe the disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong. And the old men know that. Bwaga know that. Bwaga know that. When we were there, the Bwaka, we used to go to him, even fee Bwaka because of his title. You know what I'm saying? Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing? You got a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Wow. But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
AB, I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Oyota, I kept the peace. Chancellor, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, any position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off.
Hope the ministry will come up with
But you see, we are
a system
different.
can handle them.
The respect I have
Those
for Ellen
missing
Johnson,
children are not going to leave.
kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. You understand? So I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful, but we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate people, and we just sit. That would never happen. We in opposition. Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson said, let me give her the respect because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagree, and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, we have the right to protest, and we protest. We went to Ellen, and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked. You understand? They respecting leaders that are traveling, and you refuse for them to use the laws that they built, and Liberians say that and say, yeah, it's right. No, it's not right. The Boaka man, he was not even president, and we gave him a VIP all the time traveling. What you're doing is wrong, and you need to wake up. Those things are wrong. Those things are wrong. Everyone said that. You want that change? Boaka was not a change. Boaka was never the change. Those few people that believe that all the years, almost 171 years, they left the country, they wanted to come back because where they went, there was no freedom factor. They think that they can get in Labrador and say they keep for change. That's not what people are changing. Why they changing? To bring the laws is why they changing? No. There will be a period. They will check. But again, like I said, to all citizens, and that's what you saw today. To have your program and be peaceful. Enjoy yourself. Be together, recalibrate. Be confident. And that's a son Liberians that believe that we were the right group. Yes, I'm not saying that everything was roses. No, but we fought for this country in the midst of pandemic. Liberia shine among the great nation. So what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? So the disrespect to our citizens is wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. Respect the law. And I did not bring 10 jobs. We met it. The Unity Party left it with us. And we respect it. So what's going on? Is it that Waka angry because during any time there were 10 jobs and he want to break it because you are not happy? Is that why he's saying to us? Because it's 10 jobs, I didn't do it. I made it there and I respected the laws of the republic. And so thank you for this time, for giving the opportunity. But there will be a time I hope that our people realize that we made a mistake. We made a mistake. We're in a new era and they send us back to the old era. We need to correct that.
Let me say what's up to all of you, wherever you are. It's great joining us tonight right here on this very day, and we are grateful to the Almighty God again that we are back and beaming with life and out of good health. And all of the haters, all the evil mongers, all of the terrible guys who are evil geniuses for this country, who don't want to hear good things, who don't want to hear the truth, who want us dead, who want us sick, you are once again disappointed because we have bounced back in a spirited faction. And with God being on our side, we have no fear nor favor. You will continue to crumble and you will continue to get the news that you don't want to hear, which is bad news for you. It's good for us, but of course, it's bad news for you that we are together again and we are in good health and we are right here again. This is why we are here. And you are so angry that you're hearing us, but you will continue to be angry until you die in your anger, because frustration will swallow you on a daily basis. We'll continue to be happy. We'll not just be living to that, but we'll continue to live on. And we are grateful again. You are once again disappointed. God has made you shame, and God will continue to frustrate you by the day. So I want to say, what a wonderful way to welcome all of you, wherever you are, any part of the world. We want to say welcome. This is your show. And of course, hats up to all of my fantastic brothers and sisters, fathers and mothers, and of course, my junior brothers and sisters. You are all great. Thank you so much for your prayers you continue to offer for this country in which we are included. And we want to say thank you. God will reward you accordingly. Thank you for everything. Your prayers continue to be answered for the fact that indeed we are sitting here and talking. We are not just talking, but of course with great sense. And so we are grateful to the Almighty God. How's up, Nina? I got your message. Don't worry. Yeah, you will be strong. Don't worry. Matilda, how's up? How's everything to all of you fantastic people? We are certainly getting there, and with God, all things are possible. All right, and God is clearing the way by the day, and we are certainly getting there, and with God, all things are possible. And welcome to the program right here, and we are forever grateful to the Almighty God. Yeah, and God is there, and God will continue to carry us on a daily basis. Those look at these people, wicked people, terrible people. You just made the whole country look crazy. Just like we don't have sensible people in this country to lead us. You just stagnate the entire country until it's so trash coming out of this country. The only worst country on the planet Earth to be governed under such condition. And you cannot attribute it to no other institution but the Unity Party and their own demonic godfather in Joseph Yuman Boakai. They are running this country by the day. When the demon leads, what happens? They say when the head of the household dies, the house becomes an empty shell. Do you know why they put value in the head of the household? Very good. So we are right here tonight. But you know, one thing God has assured us is that he will always be there with his faithful few. That few that he was looking for from Abraham, and when he was advocating on behalf of his brother Lot, when God was ready to go destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, we are the few, we are here. And because of people like us, God will not destroy this country. Because of people like us, because the worst happening in this country so much, and with God, all things are possible. Because the few people that God will even counting Abraham to have that were not existing, we are here. And because of us, we are not even few, we are in our numbers, but the demons are very in charge. That's the problem. All right? We are in our numbers. And with God, all things are possible. We want to say we are grateful to the Almighty God again. So, you know, okay, we've got why again you want to call it all one. You see, some of you are just in trouble. And I give you 10 years, say they hear that God bring out for God, what to call it. We are working for God. We don't get time for you people how you will feel about what we say, what we say. So it's up to you, no matter what it is. We are certainly getting there, and with God, all things are possible. Yeah. Anyway, we are good. Thank you. A lot of things are happening. So how was your weekend, my cuckoo students? And for the terrible ones, I know your weekend was bad because you wish that bad thing happened to us and we are still living. So as a wish, yeah, every weekend, your weekend will be bad, terrible, nasty. Death shall be your portion, no matter what it is. That's how God can operate. So I don't get time. Whatever the worst, God will already pass it on you people. But God is always on our side. No matter what it is, your fear about it. Yeah, that's it. That's how get operate. So that's it. So you wish us death, it go back to the sender. You wish us sickness, back to the sender. Any sad news, back to the sender. Or back to the wisher. The wisher. So that is why it is. By the way, we are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. So, in passing, I would like to just remind you that today is Monday. Yes, certainly. And for those of you who just joined, you can play, like we have repeatedly said, your cash giveaway. So the star 799 star 24 hatch, and you can have it right here on this die. I understand it's going to be 5,000 that you're going to be getting instead of 4. So it stepped up a bit to 5,000. So the star 799 star 24 hash is the code to play with, and we are here tonight on this die and grateful to the Almighty God for any and everything. Right? So you can do that. All right, we are certainly getting there. I don't know. How was your weekend? I don't know. But again, I'm just very much grateful to God that all of you made it. And Asata and Mela, she's doing great. I will go on today again and dance. We'll dance together to greet each other. And how we can operate. All that bad news, they will feel bad for themselves, not us. All right, so that is it right here on this die. We are certainly getting there. All right. Okay, so with God, all things are possible. The weekend was as noisy as it will always be. So we understood that the Liberian National Police, I will just say this in passing because it's not too important. The disgrace that continues to haunt this government will continue because they are on a curse. They are operating on a curse. And until that curse can be broken, they will never ever, they will be confused. They will be what? Confused all of the time. They're looking for good news. They can't get it because they wished everything for people in this country was bad news. So since you don't like good news and you always wish for bad news, why are you looking for good news? I see them struggling. Other than now, they're insulting Martin Colley. Everything you ever used against people in this country will haunt your back. All your dogs you use to get at people, they will back at you. I don't care what you do. And we are journalists and they call us watchdogs for society. Yeah, we are watchdogs for society. That's how they call us. But one thing for sure is, you say you go back to the US. So what do you got to do with that one? You in Ghana. You can't in Liberia. You don't can see me. You're going back. They say you're going back. It's how you can make your own set to do some kind of way. Now, deduct points for you now. They will say because Saint Ray is not see teacher. So that's why the Bible let you go. Go on outside of your business. I don't want to even see you say. But anyway, God will bless you. Safe trip. Go and enjoy yourself, my brother. Think about your country. God will bless you. Yeah, Saint Rex. He say I in Ghana. I'm going back to US tomorrow. Or you were coming and you stopped in Ghana and going back, or you here already. Anyway, let's leave that. So let's say we are grateful to the Almighty God for everything. All the bad wishes you had, they all unfolding at you people today. Do you rather like good news? Do you rather wish anything good for this country? Do you rather think anything good can ever come from this country? No. Some of us, we are not sycophants. When good things happening, we'll say, yeah, the other person doing well. And the last time I came here, I said, the city mayor is trying his best in some areas in Mosserado County. I see people cleaning up at night. I even went to Pinsville as well. I see the Pinsville people, they're doing well. You think I let you people that you think you can do when you're passing around, you can just get ready, you see everything to be bad. I don't like that though. When I see some good things, I appreciate it because it's happening for the good of all of us. So I will praise it. I will like it because I don't like to be a sycophant. I don't here for what they call. I don't here to follow you people path. You don't get good example. So why will I follow your path? You know the good leaders that when you say bad thing, I'm gonna go say bad thing. I will follow reckless people like you people. For the fact that I will say right here, follow why you're used to. No, I don't follow reckless people because you are already reckless and your recklessness haunting you today. Why will I follow you so that similar thing will haunt me? It can't work. So, but it's just that with the exception of those good things I mentioned, the rest of the other thing there, nothing sound inside. So craziness. So as a result of that, I just talk Martina. I want to talk, so noise, you get there causing each other, you get ready, you join this side, your course. And my brother Martin, you see, I want to told Martin Collie there and Tina. They used to be passing around, reading all kind of nasty thing about people like us here and there. That the mission there, you get now, my brother, your people then will insult you. These people that didn't worth it were saying it, but because you people have your personal issues, so you were saying it now. You see now how they calling, how do they say what? They say what? They say what? I know tap retro advocacy or waiting, blah blah blah. What are they seeing people who want to go? But I don't get a problem with those things. When the things are happening in your camp, it doesn't come as a surprise. You keep attacking each other. You keep doing whatever you can to each other. It doesn't come as a surprise to people like us. It only validates what we said you people were. We said you were ungrateful, and the very people say you agree. We say you were useless. They say I agree. We say the papier useless. You say I agree. So everything is in agreement with you people. So that's why it is. So with God, all things are possible. One thing I know for sure is this. There are two kinds of effect and impact people will always get. Bad things will happen. And in a bad thing, that's negative impact or negative effect on anyone's life. But there is happiness in pain, and there is also frustration in pain. Now, what you guys going through, there are certain categories of people who said that though they know it's bad thing is happening, it's affecting them, but they are happy in the wake of that pain. So the pain, though it is there, but it does not affect them in that manner as compared to the one who is frustrated in pain. You see, the frustrated bunch of people in pain are some of the reckless Unity Party supporters. I'm saying some of them because some of you were not reckless. You did it out of your sincere heart and you supported them. Not that you hated anybody. No, that was not what you were there for. You did it for the sake of your country. And you believe CDC was not doing better and Unity Party was. That was for your sincere mind. So you were not reckless in that. Anybody can make a decision. People can disappoint people. I'm not going to count that against you. But I'm talking about the other bunch of people then who were passing around as a result of jealousy, envy, hatred, and decided to support it. Today, things turning up against them, and they are bitter. Those kind of people are the frustrated bitterness we're talking about. So that same thing the people then doing where they are recklessly governing this country is affecting every one of us. But are we affected the most? No. For us, we are happy in the negative impact. They are more frustrated in the negative impact. So that's why it is. You know, and we think for sure with that, you can now get together and say, oh yeah, whether you like it or not, or you want to go up, you come down, whatever it is, we don't have time. That's why you see some of us, we are happy. Then you ask the question, why are these people happy? All going through the pain, things prices going up, all feeling the same pain. Why these people are happy? Because they didn't contribute to the pain. So as a result of that, it is your own pain that you're going through because of your own failure to listen, or your own hatred and bitterness, jealousy, and envy that haunting you today. So as a result of that, and I think for sure that's why it is. So, and we think for sure we are grateful to the Almighty God, and we are here doing what we can for our country. With God, all things are possible. So I was talking about the issue about the fire business, and they can talk about how they brought fire experts say they come into can't investigate, or they come into SYZ. I just look at them and laugh. I did post to you something. I'm reading the message again. This is why Gregory Coleman told his son. Let me say Gregory Coleman. Sylvester Grisby told his son Gregory Coleman so that they will do everything to invite international fire experts from the text I read before. I read a text before. Hey, I never got it, right? I read a text before. I said a text was sent to Sylvester Grisby. This is a text in which they are complying now. Whether you like it or not, it is a text in which they are complying now. So, this text, I did read it to you. I think it was on Thursday. Yeah, I read a text to you on Thursday. I said it was sent to Sylvester Grisby. This is the text that the person sent to Sylvester Grisby, WhatsApp message. And this is a WhatsApp message that was sent to Sylvester Grisby from Washington. They said this to Grisby. Ambassador Grisby, any attempt to falsely implicate a group of people in a Capitol building fire situation will indeed face international resistance and scrutiny. Key concerns, they talk about misinformation, scapegoating, international condemnation. So, the importance of the objective. They say there is an objective now that they are in compliance with. And I told you all that. I knew that these people were coming, and I knew that they were forced to come because they have already warned Grisby. Now, Boga is not in charge. Boga is very up. That woman is just a sleeping, I don't know, sleeping wetting. I don't want to describe it anyway, but that's a sleeping human being. He's just there, just talking out of his brain, of course, that appears to be suffering from something else. But let's leave that one there. Then they talk about what? Independent inquiry or thorough independent investigation is crucial to determine the actual cause of fire. That the only reason for which you saw those people coming. This message was sent to Sylvester Grisby. I read his message on either Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah, Tuesday or Wednesday. I read his message. So that's why they are here. So I told you, they told them that I'm not saying on that. So they just out of shame. Now, these people have come here, and whether you like it or not, these people will not undermine their integrity. Whether Gregory and Legge they want to turn it upside down, they will never undermine their integrity. Because whatever opinion they gave, even if they say it was awesome and working in line with the government of Libya, they will have to stand here and go to court because they will be, they will be invited by prosecutors as expert witness. They have to get expert witness. That's all. That's what they will have to do. But they said they invited them. They didn't invite them as expert witness. Because normally when prosecution going on with some of these cases, you will have to call an expert to make that expert your witness. It can be prosecution or it can be even the defendants, the defense counsel. They can come up with anybody can provide or talk to somebody who is an expert background to being an expert witness for them. It can happen from all sides. So at that stage, we had expected that since they had concluded already that indeed it was arson, we were told they were bringing in people in to say, look, we are bringing expert witness to go to court. Let it be asked questions as to XYZ. And in fact, this entire case for the Senate court, they did not care. I don't know, the court did not care to know the authenticity or the expertise employed by government before even calling it arson, before even entertaining and making it a justiciable case. Because the first thing, if you say that murder, we must first establish whether there was a murder that occurred first before you can even start asking me questions about whether I murder somebody. How does that happen? It has to be done through autopsy. Autopsy is supposed to be done XYZ. So you can't come to court. Then you say I murder somebody. Then you put me there. Then later on, you're going to do autopsy to determine whether the person was murdered or not. That's nonsense. That's foolishness. That's something that it just tells us as a people in the world out there that we are a Volkswagen. We are a Volkswagen nation where our engine is, instead of being a head, the engine is in the back. That's how we are looking at. This government is a Volkswagen government. Volkswagen, you're not used to see those things during those days. The Volkswagen engine is not in the head, in the back, in the back. Now, so that's what it is. And because it's in the back, sometimes you will really hear thinking that but the idea will be acting like going from, but the engine is in the back. And that's why. So you see some of these problems, they are there. So we are not, we just backward. Everything, people moving in front and whatever it is, we are backward. And that's how we are behaving all of the time. So it's quite terrible. Very, very bad that we are like that. But we are waiting on them. I don't want to say anything much yet. But for the fact that they are even calling these people now, it tells that even they just even make the very justice system or the court to just look funny or whatever it is. Yeah, and these people, for the fact that they even doing it in there, they finish putting people in jail. They say, oh yeah, 1.8 million. You say you're going to determine the impact. I thought you people as the government open your mouth and you knew the impact of it. It was on the basis you set the bond at 1.8 million. Right? You said the crime, the value. You set it at 1.8 million and to offset that, For each one of those people, and I want to stay beyond bar because they able to get that bond, secure that bond. And I want you say, they all say you call people to come and study the empire, whatever it is. What kind of trash country is this? Anyway, that one old man who never achieved anything in his entire life, who has no sense, no logic about governance or whatever it is, he sat in government but having no logic about governance. He the one leading this country. So it is obvious that we'll find ourselves in these kind of things. It's just backwardness. So what the essence? He said, no, we don't call the poor, they not coming to start. So the poor just why they come from there. Why the poor decided to visit the Capitol building? Why? And why is the police? In fact, it is fire experts who's going to invite their partner. So when they finish with it now, then they call the police in for their own line of investigation or to prosecution and all the kind of thing. So the police are supposed to aid the fire service and the fire service aiding the police. What kind of reverse thing you're on yourself? Because that's their area. It first starts with the fire service, giving the police the technical know-how that there is XYZ that happened. Then the fire service will be used by police as expert witnesses, state witnesses to come and speak to it. They're supposed to. But that leader thing, I'm not going to be talking like, you get a justice minister who from law school, say from Harvard University or whatever it is, he's sitting right there, all the trash not happening. Justice minister, there's a law school, there's former president of the Liberian National Bar Association. I said this man we're talking about here, so former president of the Liberian National Bar Association. That's what way. Don't get ordinary man too. He had been the head of lawyers in this country, so he's held in high esteem. To be at that level and you are behaving in this manner, you know, sometimes then it tells you that people have nothing to stand for. Because every other thing you learn, you acquire, it builds you up, it makes you, it helps you along the way. Those are things we call orientations. There are multiple orientations that you will put to bear depending on where you are. Right? So today I'm a journalist. They put me in information ministry. My journalistic orientation, I have to visit that and employ it. Today, I'm a lawyer. They take me, they put me at justice ministry. I'm not going to take journalism orientation, no. I am going to take the legal orientation. That what I'm carrying to that job. What about thing about that thing? What you think we're learning from? So I get ready. They got ready. They say, oh yeah, Abby, you will be education minister. Yeah, I have a master's in education. I will take my orientation from there and carry. That is what it is. That is what, because when people are talking to you, they say, oh, the man being a fee before. What have been your fields of study? I've been here, I've been there, I've been this, I've been that. Those are the kind of things you bring to bear. So for you to come from there and still know nothing and be reckless, then you are just like Joseph Walker, who worked in government for 42 years and has no governmental orientation that he can visit to make this government to be what it is. It's terrible. It's too bad for you, Honorable Justice Minister. Sorry, you're my bro, but of course I tell people the truth. I care less about how they feel. I care more about them being better to make me proud. That's what I care about. So we are quite grateful to the Almighty God for everything, and with God, and we are here, and we will try our best to share with you what it is. This knowledge, the knowledges we share with you on a daily basis, is for your own keep. And for you to keep it, you got to assess it first and hear whether or not what we are saying is true before you can keep it. Don't just keep it. No, assess it and see what are these things the guys then say. Is it true before you can keep it? Because you are going to own it. I don't want you to say AB said it. No, say I believe it because I've done my own assessment on what AB said and this is it. I don't want you to say, oh, because AB said it. No, don't depend on what I say. Go and own it. That means assess it by yourself. See for yourself to see whether it is true. Then you own it. You can carry it. So that tomorrow when you speak on the basis of the knowledge of what you know, not on the basis of the knowledge of AB. I don't want you to rely on my knowledge to go out there and say things. I want you to depend on your own knowledge. What you know is what you are going to speak to. Because there may come times that they will ask you questions, and you will say, "Yes, I found out this, I did this, I did this. This is what it is." I'm not asking anybody to believe in me. No. Take the knowledge, go and assess it, and work out with it. So let's leave that one. Then let's come to something. I'm about to play the voice of my Omer. This morning I was greeted, and I did place call to several of the traditional chiefs, and and I think Chief Zanan Kawa, they say he died. Yeah, I received that call all over, but I think he did a voice call, and then whatever, and I sort of missed call from him just late this evening. Yeah, supposedly from him late this evening, and I sort of missed call from him. I tried calling him back now. I'm not getting him, but I sort of missed call that is in red, and I saw it from his number. Okay, so his number is off. Yeah, it's actually they say he was not too well over the weekend, and he had to go attend to some stuff, and so that's what it is. But again, we think for sure he's okay. So you were able to send this message. Let's listen to this message he sent so that all of you can get it. You know, when it's sitting out there, we can go and look for it to come brigade. So I think with it, we are very much grateful to the Almighty God. Let's listen to it.
Just did a recording to send it to you because people say he died.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I don't die you. I still I don't die you. I stay living. Go with me where? You go not go with me. So don't worry, don't be panicked. You gotta be that man. You gotta be encourage that man. So my son, I stay in leg. I stay working here. God ready with me. I'm young here now, TV now. So don't worry. Just pray God. God will be with you. When by God, when you will come. You will come to me. So I beg you, don't be panic. I'm Jesus and Kawa. All your brother, your sister, all of them, they here with me. So I don't have problem. So that is it.
We just did a recording. He sent it to his son Isaac because he said the boy said on Facebook. So he did a recording. So I'm sending it to Isaac that he not died yet. The man not died. His son that was in the room with him when he went there. He not died yet. We ain't going stand yet.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. So at least it's clear now. And we think for sure with God. And he's still sounding the same way like Zanan will always sound, the chief will always sound. So thank God that he's okay. The message is out, the voice message also, we take it as that, and that's what it is. So I think the Vape is in charge. The Vape said God is in charge of everything. Yeah. So I just wanted you and so that you can get the Pape's voice, and I think you listen to his voice because several of you had called initially asking as to what may have happened because there was some news all over. So the woman is okay according to what he said, and he's very much okay, and we are grateful to the Almighty God for everything. I have two things here to talk about. Keep playing your cash giveaway, and we are certainly getting there. But first of all, before we go there, let me tell the useless Unity Party people then something. Some of these, because not all Unity Party people use them. Some of you are very useful people. You know, the problem with this country, it is not surprising to me, but the only reason I'm saying this is to tell people who of good knowledge that don't let anybody to think that they are by far better than your thoughts. I saw a publication. I don't know from which one of the Facebook pages. I don't know from Facebook page, but one thing I've ever entered any of the news civil articles. I saw a reckless post, because I must call it a post, not publication for now. I saw a reckless post from somebody who said the CDC's revitalization of politics that is, or that can be equated to any sound democracy. They seen that when CDC said they are on, they want to turn setback into comeback. There are several other processes that need to go on. There are several other reforms that need to go on. And some of you, they want to reform, you're thinking about it, they want to take the other person from here, take Koji from here, take Jangaku from your point, so that the only reform you're thinking about, you don't even think about institutional reform in terms of policies, in terms of behavioral patterns towards the institution, how to approach. You see, you're not thinking about other reform. The only reform you hear somebody talk about in the CDC is about, they will take the other point from there. Take the other, there's that reform. Forget about it. Do you have a structural, organizational, and good procedural reforms? You need that as well. So let's take, for instance, if the CDC had always operated on putting all this, that, and no, that's what it is. People need to now own it, and that is why it is. So if the people come up and then they tell you, say, we want to be raising money for our members to pay to, people are happy and excited about that. Then one crazy person wrote on Facebook and said, CDC put price tag on loyalty. That is the most reckless statement I've ever. Who told you loyalty is free? How do you demonstrate your loyalty to Chelsea? Is it free? You don't think you're going to be passing around opening your mouth all day, or Chelsea fair, or there's that Manchester United fair. The people in Europe, the people in the West, they demonstrate their loyalty. They pay money for that loyalty to tell you that they have a sacrifice to make for that loyalty. Loyalty is not free. Abraham was about to demonstrate his loyalty to God by sacrificing his only son. Do you get sense? Don't just say that you're top of trash. You can't talk about CDC, put price tag to loyalty. Yes, loyalty is not free. You must demonstrate something. You must give something to demonstrate that you are in love and you are loyal to God. Why you think God talks about sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice? You see, you're very foolish in your thinking to the extent that you don't understand. How do you demonstrate your loyalty to God? You must make sacrifices. And sacrifice means to go against all odds, to demonstrate that you have stayed there and you will be there. That's why it is. Why not crazy? I see why Joseph Boga not doing nonsense for you. You see, y'all remain dumbfounded under the Joseph Boga because you believe that loyalty is just foolish. Say you okay, you don't be behind Joseph Boga for job now. You don't owe you anything. Loyalty are free. There's no price tag attached to loyalty. You go say that now. No wonder Joseph Boga using you people, bunch of young people who's supposed to get sense and get their own future and be able to demonstrate that you're sitting down and say CDC put price tag to loyalty. You listening to yourself? Is that sensical? Is it logical to you? The Democrats and the Republicans you see down there, they pay their dues as loyalty to their party. That's how they buy their ownership into them. That's how they have a voice. If somebody asks you the question, what do you have to show for your loyalty? You say, I've made sacrifices. That's the price you pay for loyalty. If somebody tells you, say, move from here, I mean, why do you think you go complain a person to somebody say, I'm really ungrateful? Why? It's because of the price you have paid to demonstrate to that person that you love them and you are loyal to them. And yet the person not giving you anything back in return. That the price you pay for that. Loyalty is not cheap. It has a price to pay for it. Even before they came out with a dollar thing there, before they came out with a dollar thing there, if you ask a natural citizen, they will tell you, say, we used to print our own t-shirt and they used to buy it. You tell, they used to go find out t-shirts that they used to be printing to put George, we have picture on it. That money they were spending. So their loyalty started having price tag ever since. What kind of nonsense can you be writing all over the place in the country? Now, believe what people say Liberia is one of the countries with the low IQ people, because people will not, why you sit down, you say those kind of things? You don't put price tag to loyalty. Loyalty has a price tag always. The sacrifice you make is the price tag. What price you have to pay for your loyalty is always having a price. Loyalty always have a price to pay. That's why you always say one good deserves another. They say loyalty has to be reciprocated. If I do put my energy and everything, my time and everything behind you, that's the price I'm paying. Loyalty may be your time. Your price you pay there may be the time. The price you pay may be money. The price you pay there. Prices are, look, you don't even understand some of those things, but anyway, that United Party people, they are dumbfounded, and I saw they don't have any idea. And thank God, everything about the CDC hurts them so much. But I will teach you. You see, that is why they're teaching movement about can be hurting you, because you don't have sense to understand some of these things. So you just get ready, you jump, you say all kinds of things, but we'll teach you all of the time. Because we didn't come here with all. The reason we come here is to tell you that this is what it is. This is how life's supposed to go on. The same thing you're condemning until it catches up with your people today. And the same thing you'll stay on. Every little effort people exerting in the right mind, you will always condemn it. Then we'll catch up with you. So I'm done with you people on that. A good lesson. But I'm gonna tell you so that I'm gonna helping our students as well, so that you will debunk them. When it comes to say, whoa, what you call loyalty get press tag to it? Is that sensical thing that you just wrote? Or whatever it is, what is the sense in what you just say? Does it really make sense to you? Do you know time is money and time is price? You have to pay. Oh, you don't know that one? Okay, let's leave that one. It will continue to hurt you people. That's why I say you're in government, you're not even getting happy. You're just looking all kind of crazy way. While we are looking better, and we are passing around, whatever it is. Though we know some of our man and the suffering, we know that one so good. But God will be there with them. We know that. All right. So 2 things I will talk about. I want to finish with it already. Get ready, go to the party, get your dubo, flash it on Facebook, say I get my dubo. You're gonna flash it. Sooner you get it straight, flash it and tell them, say I get my dubo, I will pay. Let you hear them. They hate them. Take your due book. Just watch it. You'll soon see them jumping behind people in the United Party. They see hungry children passing around here who they can get gay, small data to, then they go on Facebook, they rap out of trash. They will soon start begging their opponents, say, hey, see, what they call here, and they will try the same thing. They will soon, the people, yeah, I don't even know about that. Never you allow them to make you feel bad about yourself. I told you the thing ever say about them. These are the most nasty people that you ever see in life. They will continue to be frustrated by what they do. Don't let them to make you know you are the best people ever. Yeah. You don't even know everything you ever did. They not even come close to it. You said they won't cap it after you. They won't cap it after you. They're not able to. They want to support Joseph Boaka, but what did they get to support with? Nothing. Because anywhere they go, till they want for them, These people will pay their money. They will go for their deal board. They flash it like they will see it. Loyalty has a price tag always. So you'll go learn that one and go put it in your story. You'll be crying, passing. Oh, well, let me go talk about my 2 things I want to talk about. Then we'll go. One, before I get to the Joseph Boaka statement he made today. And that Joseph Boaka statement he made today, a while anyway. You know what? I get a video. See, Joseph Boaka does not disappoint. I want to about him. That old man will never disappoint. There's no day that old man will ever disappoint me. And I told you, I say, God told me I'm gonna be DJ for the paper. Any music the paper play, I must. Every day he can play music. Every day he can request for music, so I can play that music for him. Yeah, so that they can what they call it. So let's leave that, right? Let me come to 2 things. Keep playing your cash giveaway. Star 799 star 24 hash. Don't forget. 2 things. 1. The country. This country. Wow. On Sunday, nationwide, there were protests at several United Methodist churches over this clutch of acceptance of gay rights in the church. And that thing had taken over the news. It started ever since. And the police, even when they arrested people who are not just in defense of the Bible, but in defense of the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia, in defense of the laws governing our country, not just the Bible. What it says, and the police arrested them. Wickedness. We've been hearing about this. There's some people in this country who call themselves religious leaders. I'll come to the government part, but let's come to the religious community first. There's some people in this country who call themselves religious leaders. They have a community, they have a block, they are able to speak to vices, they are able to speak to issues in government, the ills in society, they are able to speak to it, and that's why the Council of Churches or the Interfaith Religious Council have been about. Have they ever released a statement to say that as a body of Christ or as a body of the law, there is an infiltration into our common denominator that binds us all together. And this has been brought to the attention of the body of Christ. Have they ever raised any issue about that? No. They see it like the Methodist thing. They don't see it like it's the Methodist people who are Christian organizations that are about to practice that in the Republic of Liberia. They see it as a Methodist thing. They don't see it like their business. No, that has gone beyond denomination. It's the nation. Christ is entering the nation. And you people, you organize yourself, put yourself together, and say, look, we'll stand against every vices, every ills that will affect this country. That's why when you get ready, you put your moral politicians. You say the thing that you're doing is affecting the country. Since that gay thing came up, the Christian community have spoken as a unit? No. They see it like a Methodist thing. They close their mouths on it. Why? Because they are afraid of America. They are afraid of, you see, these are some of the things about, you see, this is how a responsible citizenship can be demonstrated. You got to be responsible. Let's forget about it that you don't even want to defend the Bible that you claim that you're preaching from. The laws, okay, I agree that even the government of Liberia passed law and that you don't want to take. Amen. And these people, why you got to be like this in this country? Why any one of you saw it, right? None of you have spoken to it. Worst of all, the government of Liberia. Amen. The laws of the country. This thing is creeping in. And the people to do that are your citizens. And the law forbids any citizen to get involved in such. Not even that. Let's agree that 2 foreigners were coming to come get married in the church. For the fact that your bishop is a Liberian citizen. And he's trying to condone that contrary to the laws of our country. What the government will do? The government says back. I saw Eugene Fagon with a useless that religious issue. The police must be careful how they go there. You don't see it that the government of the Republic of Liberia is supposed to have a say at this moment? What kind of people we have in this country? So is that not concerning to you people? Or because when you try it, they will deny your visa? Is that why it is? Wow. You see there? You see, I'm exposing them so that you will know who they are in this country. They don't like me. Most of them will not like me because I always tell them the truth. I can tell them in a painful way. Where are your voices? Jesus. Even Charles Taylor in his most wicked and deadly moment, when he saw Never Die Church coming in Liberia, our Integral village at that time, when Charles Taylor heard that Never Die Church was on some kind of island, Red Otobo village, Charles Taylor shut down that whole Never Die Church thing. It can't work in Liberia here. Never down. That one part, and I get nothing to do about it. They said no pie, man, whatever, boy. People can love to each other. That one part, they said never die. People can, sister can love the brother. People love the brother. Like they said, that one part, they didn't tell you say that gay to you. That one, it was man can love the woman, sister, no brother and sister business. Anybody can love to anybody. Because Taylor felt that that thing was creeping within the society. It was in danger the sanctity, the moral, cultural values of our society. Taylor stopped that whole thing. That Joseph Butler, anyway, he demon. You see, as wicked as Charles Taylor was at that time, you'll say he was a rebel leader, he did that, blah, blah, blah. Taylor stopped that thing in no time. Never That Church, they not go anywhere. They broke down, they stopped the whole thing. That's why you're not here about Never That Church. But you could see people from the communities were gravitating there. I was in Topo Village at that time. Because I went to Topo Village, I got in Monrovia 1997. That was when I got in Monrovia. It was during the election period. I left and came to Monrovia. Charted us stop that thing. Never That Church. You say, well, now, you can't do that. It's against us. It's against our cultural value. It's against our any other thing is against it. Yeah, Blackie Island. Thank you so much, Darlington Wanswapi. Yeah. Blackie Island, Retobo Village. Thank you so much. Blackie Island. They have one there. Our Retobo Village, they have one there. Because you're looking at the impact. Then you're sending out of government, you close your mouth. You let the people clashing among themselves, fighting to defend the Bible, fighting to defend the Constitution, the laws, and you're sitting there. The religious community, they're not saying anything. You say, no, that the Methodist people think. Wow. Could you imagine that? Anyway, it left with you people. I just wanted to expose your churches, expose your government, that this kind of terrible thing creeping in. The civil society actors, they're not speaking to it. I bet were they think to happen. And you see how God can do things? I was just thinking about it. Let me remind you how God can work. These people doing the campaign, Senator Prince Johnson and the Unity Party people, peace be to his arches. They say George Weah and D. Maxwell Sarkemeya went and sang gay rights for you to come to Liberia. What more if George Weah was going to win and then Methodist thing came in this country and they gay thing? I wonder what the Unity Party people will say in this country today. You see how God can do things? You see how God took Weah from there on purpose. It may be painful, you may think, but God said, look, leave from there so that their own things that are about to befall them, you will not be held responsible for it. These people said George Weah signed gay rights. The United Party people. Why MCDC want to be in power today? Anything enter from the Methodist era, all the clashes going, what are they going to say? What the United Party people are going to say? They were going to say that we have brought it. You see how God can do things? We are not there now. We are not there. The gay thing you're claiming that we are going to sign for is already here. And they are clashing. Since you're in government, you're against, we are signing for what your claim was gay right. And in Liberia now, what thing you're doing as a government against it now? You say we are going to sign for gay right. Why is D. Maxwell came here? Ambassador, where are you? They said the gay right that you signed for. It is only their government now that the gay right is taking effect. The churches are now involved in it. What are they doing now to stop it and say, oh no, our government will not allow this? What are they doing? You say we are signed for gay right. That's what you were saying during the campaign. Yeah, you say we are signed gay right. Yeah, you know the party people. Where you po? You say we are signed gay right. The gay thing in your government now. What are you saying? I'm talking to you tonight for you to release statement. You will not release it. The church will remain silent. They will not release it because these churches, they are compromised. The people you call your religious leaders, they are compromised. They are completely both Muslim and Christian community. They have been compromised with job, greed, greediness. That's just all suffering them now. You see what happening to you now? You are just, you see how God using people like us to expose you. We will not even the correct men of God now. We will not even know about your church business or your Muslim business too much. We are not there. We don't want now. We exposing you now. You just think you know better than we do. God God gave you the head so that you will be the light, but some of you are darkness. We will provide a light for the people, because when you continue to be dark, God said he will use his own light. He will create his own light. Even in the wake of your dumbness, God will create his own light to expose you people. You people say nothing. You see how you people are? The gate in account now, the thing that we have signed for now a year now, honor your government. You're not releasing statement against it. Ah, God, this country, you know. What? So why you're silent? Yeah, why you're silent? That bad thing, eh? Oh, that the better thing. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Eh? That the better thing. Wow. Jesus. Anyway, let me leave that one here. I will just be passing by the small they have been living away, so that you will get plenty of things. You will be passing around with your business. They can listen to our papa, our president. They can listen to him. He's right here. Here is our president. Here comes Mr. President.
The mission 16
right?
will come up with the system can handle them.
So let's listen to the
those missing children. They're not going to leave that unresolved. We just hope that ministry will come up with a system can handle them. Those missing children, we're not going to leave that unresolved. The missing 16 billion, we're not going to leave that unresolved. We're not going to leave anything unresolved. We want to know what happened. Let the public know what happened. So no intimidation, nothing going to work with us. If the minister needs help to making sure that those cases come to the forefront, we'll do it. But we want to make sure that the Liberians know that they have a government that they can depend on. Review of contracts like MedTech, all of these, the anti-corruption laws, the proposed constitutional review, the summit of the SOEs, so many SOEs, some of them with the creation of the rail authority, all the things that we plan, we will have to do. So I just want for us to brace ourselves to make sure those auditing reports that are coming up, we'll deal with them. I don't care why you cry. We don't intend to wrong anybody. We just intend to show people that rule of law will prevail in this country, that the interest of people will prevail in this country, and there will be nobody who will be above the law here. We talk about the declaration of assets. Let's make sure that the cabinet is on board, going to make sure that the legislature is going to be on board, going to make sure that the judiciary, we all want good country, so nobody should be above the law. And those are things that we will be talking about. We were going around, maybe people don't understand, but because of the province of this country, we're going around trying to create a good image for the country, try to look for investment. This time we have opened our eyes to governance. Governance. So people who think that we are not doing this, we're not doing that, you have to take care of the emergencies first. We hope also that all of the talking we talk with businesses, we cannot negotiate forever. The people need jobs. Don't tell me because you want to do it perfectly. We have to create jobs. We have to sign those agreements for people to invest in this country. There's a very, very big backlog of people in this country who are not working. Young people who have been trained for years, some of them finished school, they just, from one a master degree to the other, hoping that they will get job. We have to create job. And so we have to nail down some of these agreements finally. And I am appealing to everybody who's concerned about concluding these agreements so that people can create jobs. We will lessen the troubles and make sure that we nail them down. You take this, finish it. We just hope the ministry will come up with a system we can handle them. Those missing children, we're not going to leave that unresolved.
All right. So you listen to your president because he's presiding over people bunch of greedy people, poverty-stricken people who have their education can't help them. They are not independent. So that a bunch of people he's presiding over, not person like us. No, he's not presiding over a person like us. You just listen to the president that you brought to sit in our country and be called president when he is not presiding. He just has to be called president, but he's not presiding. This old man does not worth the salt. When I be saying it always, you're what they call. Now you see how useless the old man just sounded just now. Everything he ever said here just now, a complete trash. And I will tell you why. You know, I don't condemn without telling you how. Why? Yeah? And I don't even understand some of this thing here. This papa here, you're listening to him just now? That papa, when he came from, and you heard about the 3 missing children, he's still mentioning that. Then I see the United Party people to tell you that they're looking for news. They go back into their campaign mode. The papa bring just got rewind it, right? He rewind whole bring again. It went back straight into campaign mode. The papa ever since in fact, how many months we got? We gone 3 months. After a year, and the papa is still going back into campaign mode. Talking about 16 million. Talking about it. What kind of useless old man is this? What will it bring? Maybe something down there. Why will you be talking about things that are already concluded? Your own police RG. Where you at? Wait, I'm coming. Your way. I'm gonna show you your police RG. Now the police page I will go on. I'm not going on any other page. Your police RG right here. So your police RG right here. I'm not going anywhere far. That will Sunday there. So July 24th, 2024. I'm not reading all. I will read what is there. The other thing that there. That's why I come and read. So I come and share screen right here, just now. So that you will be able to get that part. Let me share screen just now, so that you will get that part. Please try to share me screen so that I get screen. Yeah, I want to get screen. Okay, so good. Brilliant. No, get there. Okay. So then they said that was something there. Who wrote that here? July 24th, 2024, the Liberia National Police Facebook page. What did they say? Yeah, come here. I'm not going anywhere far. Let's go to the 3 missing children thing you talk about. Right? That's right here. They say, according to the investigation, the 3 persons had earlier crossed the Simple River. Okay, good. Let me come here. They say at the same time, the Liberia National Police has exonerated Moses Acholi and Abraham Samuel from the incident involving the 3 missing boys that occurred on October 17, 2020 in a former district, Bon County. According to the investigation, the 3 persons had earlier crossed the Simple River to Oriental Money, blah, 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 owned by Moses Acholi, while returning Okino with 6 occupants reportedly capsized in the Simple River. 3 persons, including Andrew Sumo, Cephas Momo, and Daniel Cole, survived, while the other 3, Siafa Boema, Robert Blamo Jr., and Bobby and Agbian Koi, reportedly submerged into the river. The investigation further revealed that the lifeless body of Siafa Boema was discovered in the Simple River, who are 2 miles away from the crossing point after 2 weeks of search, and was declared dead, while Robert Blamo Jr. and Bobby Bonkwe are still declared missing in accordance with chapter 25, so blah, blah, blah. They state that one of those people, and they are still presumed to be living until after 7 years when they are not seen. Okay, that's what they said. Right? Now, These are investigations, including the Yenswa something where they say they were calling to them, expressing of interest to do SYC, all those trash them. Boga, you know aware of it. Boga, why you now want to speak to the real issues? Do you know how many people dying by way in this country? Boga, that you're not speaking to, you don't want to investigate those things. They wanted that opening on your watch. Or you don't want to talk to those? The 16 million, why you couldn't do in a fire incident is what the CDC did. They call international people from the U.S. Embassy that report, stay at the U.S. Embassy today. Crawl report. You, Boga, said you didn't believe it. When you come here, your brain just trip small. Then you jump back to something that apparently no use because you want to make it. Then you get your bunch of, in fact, a cheering squad has reduced now because they know they are so Nikon pool sitting right there. The cheering squad has reduced. Her cheering squad has reduced. You listen to him, right? Her cheering squad has reduced. Let's pull him back so that you will be able to get more for him. The cheering squad has reduced.
The missing 16 billion that we're not going to leave that unresolved. We're not going to leave anything unresolved. We want to know what happened. Let the public know what happened. So no intimidation, nothing going to work with us. If the minister needs help, you're making sure that those cases come to the forefront, we'll do it. But we want to make sure that the Liberians know that they have a government that they can depend on.
What kind of, you see the kind of useless old man here who talking about Liberian people who need to make them to know that they get government they can depend on. You think the Liberian people depend on you anymore? Except you change something around going forward. But as we speak now, they don't even depend on you. They even know that they don't have a government in place. All Liberian people praying for, if you ask on Liberian men now on their tongue, they say, God, can you just fast forward the entire years so that 2029 can rubbish this old man up? That's the biggest prayer on every Liberian mind. You are very useless to them as we speak. You are not helping them. You are not doing anything for them. They are suffering. They are poverty. Things are increasing. No leadership. Nothing. They don't have time for you. They don't even know whether you exist as president. They don't even know whether there is a government as we speak. In fact, they have gone down to God and saying that only God now we get in this country. That's how the Liberian people looking now. They're depending on you. And then you can talk about, we want the Liberian people to know that they get government, that they can depend on. Oh man, your irresponsible and reckless behavior as an elderly man as you are going to your grave has caused people to lose faith in you. It would have been better you didn't come to this presidency than to ram yourself down to your grave like this. One day you will know all of these things that we're talking here. Y'all will say Liberian people bad. The day the worst happens, that the time y'all will see that Liberian people really angry and they're not depending on you anymore. Do you know what it takes to see parents struggling on their own? They are off jobs and so forth. You took them off. There is no other better opportunity for them. And you say we want to know 16 billion. 16 billion or this, that, here and there. That kind of reckless statement you're making, that the only way they will be able to know that indeed you are what? You are president and you depend on you. Let's listen again.
Review of contracts like MedTech, all of these, the anti-corruption laws, the proposed constitutional review, the summit of the SOEs, so many SOEs, some of them with the creation of the real authority, all the things that we plan, we will have to do. So
this old man is having his cabinet retreat, and he's sitting down there and still talking about we will have to do, knowing that he has failed miserably. After spending 15 months in power, and there's nothing to show for it. And he sits in front of his failed cabinet team. And like in my old man Premier's voice, there's liars, bunch of liars cabinet team. And then they're talking about all these things there. We got to do it. We'll have to do it. You stay talking in this form and manner. Joe Boakai.
I just want for us to brace ourselves to make sure the auditing reports are coming up, we'll deal with them. I don't care why you cry. we don't intend to wrong anybody. We just intend to show people that rule of law will prevail in this country.
It's very useless. The first useless statement he made was, we got to show to the Liberian people that they have a government to depend on. That the first useless one. The second useless statement he just made is that we got to do the audit report that coming so that people can know that they rule of law in this country. What? That's useless. There's no rule of law on your watch. You are the most lawless president ever. In charge with all the things that they said that you are running rebel government. At least he's tried to have some appearance of lawfulness in this country. Then he say people got to know that no one is above it. But you are above the law. You sack people, the Supreme Court said, you said, no way, you above the law. You have demonstrated to everybody in this country that you are above the law. Who are you? That thing about that Repo should know that nobody is above the law in this country. But are you listening to yourself? Somebody sent me a video about the time Boga was coming to power, the pastor then were praying, sending pastor then, I don't know what background getting a job. They sat down, they pray for the demon to come over the country. I'm looking for the pastor in the United States of America. I will watch that video and I will play that video here maybe tomorrow. Then you will identify the pastor and give me their names. I know how to deal with pastors and their names. The people who brought the demon here, they themselves should be demonic pastors themselves. I want you to give me their names. I will play those videos on Monday. I'll play the video on Monday. On tomorrow. Somebody sent me that video from the USA. The time they tell Boga to pray. No pastor then who were talking all kinds of things. No bunch of hungry pastors who were saying no thing. You give me their names. I know how to call their names and I care less about how they will feel. But I need their names and I will play so that you will know their names. We'll try to get to that. Right? So there is Boga here talking, but the funny part in front, we ain't go anywhere you. I come in analyze the real part they didn't get, or maybe your God, but you need me to talk about it. We come and go there.
That people will prevail in this country. And there will be nobody who will be above the law here. We talk about the declaration of assent. Let's make sure that the cabinet is on board, and to make sure that the legislature is going to be on board, going to make sure that the judiciary, we all one good country, so nobody should be above the law. And
the paper is reckless. You can't force the legislature to do it. They don't say for in your preview. Don't say we're going to make sure they're on board. No, we are calling on them. You can appeal to them. You can call. You can make sure. You see, the paper talks recklessly and loosely. He doesn't understand language. When you say, I will make sure, we're going to make sure. No, you can't force the lawmakers. That's a separate branch of government. The judiciary, you can't force them. You can only call on them. You can only appeal to them. So if they don't do it, what will you do to them? You don't have control over your cabinet officials. Do you have control over the lawmakers? Do you have control over the judiciary? Then you say we're going to make sure. The old man who all like they just saying being government. Is that what it is? I'm begging you, man. You stop this thing, man. They might be really making you shame by the day. The thing that can come from a mob side doesn't represent somebody who have been in government. You know, there are certain people who been in government just to steal money and eat it. They don't care about the governance itself. You know, kind of people, they will leave from there knowing nothing. These old men are looking like this. Yeah. They'll go on. They follow the other one in front.
those are things that we will be talking about. We were going around. Maybe people don't understand, but because of the province of this country, we're going around trying.
Now the part I want you to get now. At this point, Joseph Boakai is trying to give justifications to his fruitless trips that he be making. Y'all listen keenly. You know, I like when you're listening to people, listen keenly so that you will know what the person is saying. Boakai is about to give justification for his fruitless, useless trips he had made out of this country. Y'all listen, he said maybe people will not understand. But They were out there to go make Liberia image. He said they were rebranding Liberia image. They were reporting back that they got 3 million on the side, they got 4 billion on the other side, they went on the other side, they got this here and there. Bwaka said his entire trip, all he was on was to go and build Liberia image. He didn't go there to go get anything from there, but to just build Liberia image. Y'all listen to him clearly. You know, for me, I don't lie. Maybe I get different listening ear, but y'all listen to this.
Those are things that we will be talking about.
Okay.
We were going around.
Well, to take place at the time, people can scratch their hair. You see him coming scratch his hair now, that the lying part now he reaching to now. That all he been lying about, but it is the worst lies he about to give now. See him scratching his hair.
We were going around. Maybe people don't understand, but because of
he said we were going around. Maybe people don't understand. You get that part, right? We were going around. Maybe people don't understand. He can get justification to you why you were riding private jets all over the place when you're hungry. Why he was riding private jets everywhere when you knowing that things are not okay. Why he was doing those things, he's giving your aid now.
The province of this country were going around trying to create a good image for the country, try to look for investment. This time we have opened our eyes to governance.
He was passing around all over the place. Like your president, they talking so. The prophet said he was passing around all over the place. People didn't know Liberia problem. He said Liberia image was not good. So you were looking for them. He said they were looking for investment. Eh? He didn't say they brought investment. And they told us that they went and brought investment into the country. And more other than were saying they were clapping all over that they brought a lot of investment from the trip. The prophet is telling you now. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Prophet said we went all over the place. We went to go look for investment. So that trip then the prophet were on, that useless for nothing trip then that you were on. He said you were building a raw image and they were looking for investment and all over. So he coming now to open your eyes on governance. He opened your eyes now on government, meaning all that thing that prophet was doing, you were not governing you. That mean talking. Now we're talking there, now the prophet talking there, y'all listen to him. Y'all listen to you. He said you were looking for investment and all over. So now you not come now to come govern. What do you coming govern? The investment, they not come here. What do you coming govern? So let it happen. Let's get back there. I like for students to listen. You're listening attentively when people speaking so that you will comprehend. Let's go back there again. Prophet to our team.
Look for investment. This time we have opened our eyes to governance. Governance. This time we have opened our eyes to governance. But because of the province of this country, we're going around trying to create a good image for the country, try to look for investment. This time we have opened our eyes to governance. Governance. So people who
y'all listen, I'll get to that part, Jenna. Don't worry. I'll get to that part. Those people who y'all listen. They were said they were passing all around. They were trying to build a real image because Georgia spoiled a real image by the way. So nobody was coming to the country again. All the investors that left this country here because Georgia spoiled the whole country. So what he did is to be in private jet flying all over the place. He go on inside bar. All that time that they were there, they were talking about how Chinese people were coming in February to start paying the oil part. Now what they sell? Now me try that one. They said that he did. They got 3 billion on the other side. They got Elon Musk. The man was bringing plenty of money to this country. All the investors then. I don't know why they ain't come here, but the idea is, he said at that time that they want to go build it. So Nana, Boga saying, come and sit down now to be on governance. And that's why he said, so let's listen to you again.
governance. So people who think that we are not doing this, we're not doing that, you have to take care of the emergencies first.
He said, people who think we're not doing it or we're not doing it, we needed to take care of, we needed to take care of the emergency first. So what was that emergency? Joseph was flying all over the place to go treat himself, fly around, eat our country money, all those kind of things. So that a kind of emergency. He said we need that. People say we're not doing that one. We're not doing all the complaint you to be doing that. The justification the public giving you now. He said he needed to deal with the emergency first. He needed to deal with the emergency first. But here now, the papa coming to me say she again. Yahweh small, yeah. You come in listen to him again. He finished talking that one day, and I may say she. He not stop there. They continue listening to him.
We hope also that all of the talking we talk with businesses.
Agree. So that one I say we finish passing all over the place. That one, that blah. So I am also hoping that all the talk, meaning you're all on Facebook, you're talking about of trash. Whole day you're on Facebook, you're insulting people, talk, meaning nothing happening. Bwaka himself has acknowledged that there's nothing that is happening. All you're doing is talking. He is saying it now. I'm you. They just come from the paper more just now. The paper say all the talk. This time you're not talking to the opposition people that he official then you're talking to. All the talk. You see Eugene Fagon get ready. You sit down on Facebook, you talk about the trash. You get the other minister Mo Ali get ready, talk trash. Maybe my brother Patrick one sit down there, he can't Facebook, talk trash. Everybody just talk. That they the one you're talking to now. You're listening. Now me talking one yo. You're listening to your pa. The mayor call your pa. Then he the one provided your job. Yeah.
Also, all of the talking we talk with businesses, we cannot negotiate forever.
So at this point, the public is admitting that we're talking to the business people, we're talking to investors, nothing happening. But we can't keep talking to the people forever. We just talking. We talk to the other person, they want to invest. We talk to the other person. All the business people, could you imagine? Boga can locally now. Boga finish with international, nothing sound coming. He now come down to Liberia now to start looking for local investors, international investors, black. He come now and say, we just talking. Every time I ask you, will go to me and say, how the other person say, oh, the post say their team will come. He said, we can't continue doing it forever. Something must happen. We can't keep doing that. He said, we just talking. That is Baka instead talking at me. He said, we can't keep talking forever. Baka is now becoming hopeless.
People need jobs. Don't tell me because you want to do it perfectly. We have to create jobs.
So at this point, Baka loses hope. What he resorts to now is, don't tell me you want to do it perfectly. Even if it can be chakra way, do it. The people need job. Bwaka feels the emergency on his neck now. Bwaka is feeling the pressure now. He's getting the sense in the streets when he's passing there. People want to a convoy. He's passing everywhere. People insulting him. His children are being disgraced in the street. His ministers are humiliated in the streets, and people are angry everywhere. Bwaka is getting to maybe he awakening a bit and he came to his senses a bit. Now he is saying people everywhere don't think about doing it perfect. Any kind of way you can do it. So meaning that bad thing coming happen in the country now because Bwaka say don't think about doing it perfect. Bwaka who are talking about perfection. Our CDC were not doing things perfectly. That Bwaka say Bwaka is telling his officials now say don't think about doing it perfect. The people need job. Any kind of way you can do it. The people need jobs. Don't think about doing it perfect. Let me play again. Maybe you'll get to you.
Don't tell me because you want to do it perfectly. We have to create jobs. We have to sign those agreements for people to invest in this country. There's a very, very big backlog of people in this country who are not working. Young people who have been trained for years. Some of them finish school, they just from one master's degree to the other, hoping that they will get jobs. We have to create jobs. And so we have to nail down some of these agreements finally. And I am appealing to everybody who is concerned about concluding these agreements so that people can create jobs. We will lessen the troubles and make sure that we nail.
At this point, the Papa say you will lessen the travels. That means you will cut down your travels because it's not easy now. After you are losing home now, he say you will cut down your travels because it's not easy. Because what? It's not there. No money, no investor. No investor. Anybody saying there? We need investors. No investor. That all Bwaka just told you, all the noise you were causing nowadays, George, we had investors in this country at his expense and developments were going on. Bwaka has no investors. He said, I will narrow down the travels. But if you narrow down the travel, that you will finish soon. You know your travel is because of your condition. If you narrow down the travel, don't mind how more you narrow your travel. You better continue your travel. Hiya. Don't mind how more you narrow your travel. We want you to travel so that you can be well. Even if nothing will come, just be well so that you can take us to 2029.
These agreements so that people can create jobs. We will lessen the travels and make sure that we nail them down. You take this, finish it. I know in this modern.
Babe, thank you. Bye-bye. Let's get to the lines. Inter will tell our callers, no time. I just thought to explain these things because when these videos come up, you will just see it. That is, you know, the party post second put the video there all. And you see how they can destroy themselves. They one can pull their own video out. The papa is now, he loses hope. He said, I will narrow the travel. He said, I will call it down. No investor coming in the country, nothing happening. Let's get to the lines and interact with our caller. Just a minute each because I'm going home. Soon as baby has to see me. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, let's hear for you quickly. No 2 minute talking. Just get straight to the point.
Yes,
Please go ahead quickly. You get straight to the point, Sabu.
You know, like what are you talking about? The president or talking general?
That's our president.
Man, can you imagine that story that you're getting about the Ghana video, about the never die church?
Yeah.
Can you imagine how victim have in that process? Can you imagine when I went to visit one of my aunties? Can you imagine when Tatiana stayed out garden and men met me that she's alive? Those goddamn beat me, even the father of the church that she's alive. But can you imagine we got a bunch of serious people? You never set up people to your life, corrupt, you know, that passing around how the money enjoying themselves, what I'm making, girlfriend, why you not see before you know when you are young now.
You're right. Thank you, Sabu Raska. We can hold you at that. And then I get on to the next caller right here on the WhatsApp line. Hello? Hello? Yeah, let's hear from you. Hello, how you doing? Okay, let me get on. Hello? Hello, quickly. Hello? Let's hear from you. Who's this?
Yeah. Maybe this Melinson from New Jersey.
Yeah, Melinson, let's hear from you quickly, please.
Thank you for playing Joseph Bwaga on tape. Let his people listen to him. So that what all we say, we told people that they mean nobody knows it. He got no connection anywhere in the world. Nobody knows it. We told them we agree. They used to say we agree. We agree. Let Bwaga himself confess that he attained up and down. He got no hair, no thing. They come from his own mouth. Or men like George Weah or Global Icon. You win against it. Out of jealousy and envy. And you will live with it. You will live with it. Thank you so much for playing Bwaga Unti. Thank you.
He has played it. That's his own voice. Nobody else. And I decided to just explain. Yeah, fine. Please go on. Let's listen to you.
Yeah, my name is Abraham.
Yeah.
Why even when you legitimate people agree, illegal people in country, no law, you can take free investment. So is that sound?
Really? He said, I don't care whether you want to make it perfect. You're right. Whole president said you care about perfection. Yeah. Whole president. You say, I don't care about making it perfect. That's the kind of way we need.
Thank you for the show.
All right. Thanks, boss. Hello, how you doing? Hello. Yeah. Let's hear from you, please.
Baby, how you doing?
I'm fine. Let's hear from you.
Okay, take the Silky command, Libya Silky, the paper.
Yeah, Silky.
Okay. Baby, thank you very much. I heard something about the due payment, the due book. Maybe I beg you. Someone also ran back and they can't allow the go in. I want you to please go to our district coordinator to bring it to our district. Someone will pay for it. Someone waiting for me. I'm waiting to pay for it.
Okay.
Every person but CDC, every where I will pay.
Okay.
And we will pay.
Okay.
Don't matter, no hunger people.
Okay.
Anything about season making an invest. When you get an invest, you win election, it's like you can't call you eat it dry.
You're right.
You're right.
You're right.
They get a vessel.
Okay.
Anything about job we are every gossip well, I will do it. Every I'm begging you. Please send it to our district coordinator.
All right, Sentinel. No, they will do. They are listening. They will have a very appropriate way to do that. And I will get to the WhatsApp line shortly. And what are you doing?
Hello, baby.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please, quickly.
Are you coming on?
Mm-hmm.
Baby, I just want to simple thing I wanted to say. Before you, when you selecting for your country, you got to get your selecting article. So we buy one book there. We want one there. We selecting for CDC. So we buy one book there. It will head there. It will surely head there. My God, you calling for this is something. It will head there. We got to go buy our selecting. We will show our to show that we are selecting for CDC. So we're ready headed. You need to buy the people. Thank you for putting me.
Thank you, ma'am, for your contribution. We appreciate that. And what are you doing?
Yeah, brother AB, how are you? Good evening.
Fine, boss.
Yeah, brother AB, brother AB, we don't want for the president to call down a trial because we don't want for Jeremiah Cohen to become president, and we don't want for him to leave in that bro for him to fall down and something happen to him. So then he keep trying. We already know. He already finished spending a budget. A budget already finished. So that all that thing that make him say, oh yeah, he want to call down the trial because he travel, bringing nothing back to the country. He bring nothing back to the country and get our taxpayer money, travel all around the world. So he start traveling and he want to come back to come and sit down and talking about investor coming. You want for investor to come. You don't even respect the rule and law in that country. Then you want for investor to come. See the kind of thing that happening in the country. People in that country are hungry. Then you want for investor to come. You say you want to create job. What a job that you want to come and create for the people. Then they start playing for the Liberian people. Then you start playing for the Liberian people. Then you just go for a play to sit down. We'll bear until the 5 year finish. Yeah. Okay. We'll tell Joseph Baker we'll bear until the 5 year finish. Thank you. Right. Thank you so much, my brother.
For your contribution. We appreciate it. That's good. Hello, how are you doing?
Good morning, teacher. Good morning from Australia.
How are you doing, ma'am?
How are you? How are you doing?
Fine, please.
I'm okay. Teacher Light. The papa said he cut him down his travel, right?
Mm-hmm.
The old man has seen that there is no light at the end of the tunnel where he going. Every time he take out money, he carrying it. When he go, he can't bring nothing. So where he going, not bringing nothing. So the day one of the and you need to go. So nothing there again. The day one they need to stay with manage the way he talking. Yeah, that's all you're supposed to do. And I come to this with the corporate people, they always feel hurt to see sedition doing something better. We put 5 times to our loyalty to this party. We will celebrate, we'll register, we'll go register. I want to know, like, can you tell me how much is registration fee in Nigeria? For one person?
They have categories for people that like that. I think you're in a category of $50 per month, something like that. Yeah. But the book something we'll try to share the best way we can through your various group chats. Yeah, you'll get that. Yeah.
Okay. So we want that. We are here. We want our own. And for me, I wanted to see everyone. Let's something that just one day registration. I will register. I will pay for few people. I want to know.
Okay. Yeah. All right. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Well, thanks so much for your contribution. We appreciate that. Hello, how are you doing? Hello. Yeah.
How are you, my dear brother?
Hey, Connor, let's listen to you. How's everything with you?
Look, I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well, man. Happy baby. If you a little the old man won't give up. I call you to not give up. Easy. Even if President come on North Korea, China woman will take it. For Iran, he will take it. Yes, but I bring money right now to invest in like bro, he will take it. If you know, he said the people need job. We can't keep talking. Just bring them anything away. Just bring them. You just come for talking about nobody above the law. We gotta follow the law, yeah. Then you come by again, you can contradict yourself a bit. And I use it, and I use it. So anywhere they come from right now, will take it. Whether for North Korea, for Hezbollah, for wherever the women will take it. As long as they can bring job and provide job for the people, and that is it. So you know, let me just end on a note. Look, oh man, there's three missing boys. Why you going by to go to your own director? Police director said it. So you going. So which one of the president you going to be on the order that $60 billion or something? You are here with crow. help to audit that whole thing. So look, it's not easy right now. Pressure's on you. And Donald Trump is here. Donald Trump is the president of the United States of America. So he's not wasting time.
Okay.
So good luck to them, man.
All right. Thank you. Quita Lawrence Lonte. Quickly, let's hear from you. Then I'll get to the female lines. Hello?
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to your light, and I'm following from Massachusetts.
Okay.
Maybe I heard the Bible talking about let's try and the people need job. Let's try and do something to find a job. I hear who you talking about. That without elected, and I want to that he the one elected or the like elected. So he the one the people expecting to find job. Who you talking to? Jella, he the one going to do the bad president and so on. And he talking to them to go do the work. The like elected, he to do the work. And he said, let us. Who is funny? He's saying you're capable. He's saying you're capable to go looking after him. Then you're talking about people, oh, you want this scapegoating? You're not scapegoating, nothing. They're like, looking after him.
Our bit is done, man.
And the membership phone draft up, I would like to get a little bit detail, but yeah, anyway, you explain it already.
The guys
we send it by some of us.
Yeah, sure.
Some of us will send it by, at least we'll try to start paying our dues and stuff.
All right, thank you so much, Peter. We appreciate it. And how are you doing?
Hey, how are you, sir?
I'm fine. Go on, let's listen to your name first, please.
Yeah, this is brother Leo, man. Look, Abby, the Pape is gradually becoming a comedian.
Okay.
Investigation that was done, report given already when it comes to that 16 billion, when it comes to the 3 missing boys. The Pape
like campaign time. I don't know. Yeah, that's still campaign.
Let him go back. No, let him go back.
I hope that man didn't take campaign script and brother Ibro is there reading it.
Maybe the Pape who got up to go give speech, the man say go back to go home, like kind of person will taste you. But yeah, leave it alone, man. Let the man say a boy and go to school. We have been watching. But man, happy Monday, man. Take care, brother.
Thanks, Leo. All right, let me get on to the female line. All right, this first, then we'll get on to the female line. Hello, how are you doing? Good evening. Let's listen to you.
Thank you very much. This is Spencer Mohammed, and I call from my Topo Corner, down Coast Hill, Winter Community.
All right.
Firstly, I'm going to just make my points to 2 issues quickly. The first one has to do with the membership of the party.
Yeah.
I want to tell you guys, CC is a party of the people. And before getting to any political party, you must be able to own the party. So the membership drive will give us, the ordinary people, the ability to own our party. So this is not giving tax to anything. So they should stop living in illusion and think about the present day reality. We, the ordinary people, we want to own CDC so that we can have a stake in the decision making in years to come. That's why we'll be proudly marching on that day to pay our money and become a due payer to the party. The next one is on this our Papi. The Papi who told us that he had for 2 years experience. This Papi is on tape on VOA by telling the world in Liberians that he's not coming into governance as a new person. So how come he's telling us today he comes to open his eyes to governance? He said that he contradicted himself. He said that he's getting tired of he losing control of governance. I think AB, this country is leading on a sloping path, and it leads us to ask the question: how do we get to this place? How we got to this place?
Going to even be saying, I don't care whether you want to make it perfect. How will you say I don't care whether you want to make it perfect? I thought you were going to tell people. So look, no wonder I'm coming. No wonder why he put Rachel Kun down there. So that stupid concession agreement will just be passing now. Look, that bro finish. One that Papa said he care about whether you make it perfect. I think we finish.
Some of us, this man is legitimizing corruption and stealing at the highest stake in the governance. This is why he's telling his government official. Thank you very much for making.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. We appreciate that. Let me get on to the next caller. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, Eddie.
Yep, let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah, let's hear from you.
My concern to the United Party is working the sedition for paying their dues. They should concentrate on their tree that cracking. The tree that almost cracked. They're focusing on CDC because now the whole world is looking at them. Let them concentrate on their soap their rescue ship that is cracking the train and let us facility.
Where the
Thank
captain
you.
giving oil? Oh, the captain
Yeah.
said giving oil now.
Oh,
See, we're letting a shake where the captain said giving oil. What kind of a video is so? Hello, how you doing? Yeah.
Let me say a pleasant good evening to the listener following your broadcast. Well, this is the cause of Christian Prayer for Enemy Bio.
Yeah.
And I'm a member of the Veterans Bureau of Liberia. I call from the Bible where I've been in this evening.
Let's hear from you, Chris.
Well, let me appreciate all of the callers. Maybe I think the president does not make any mistake. And we told the Liberian people that this president is incompetent and cannot lead the Liberian people to where we want this country to go. Maybe the president has demonstrated high level of incompetency. The president is inept. The president does not know the way forward to the extent that this country has been led by a bunch of incompetent ministers, cabinets. Maybe the president does not even know how to lead this country to the extent we are suffering, and the poor kind of leadership have come down to the common people.
Right.
Look at today, Ebi. Our people on the street are holding their market in their hand because they are being chased by the police. Where do we expect them to go? Every motorcyclist demonstrated well today. Every today I was on the street and I saw what a motorcyclist demonstrated. I was very pleased. The guys they have people taking the plastic on the street. Everyone who drink water on the street, the plastic will pick up before they can leave any crime or anything. Every today I was very impressed. And this is the kind of and the motorcyclists have said over and over that this government have found way or found a way to take them on the street.
Thank you. So we can hold you at that. Yeah, thank you so much, my brother. Elo, how you doing? Yeah, quickly.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Lloyd D. Johnson, physician by loyalty, and I join you from my Popo Corner District number 11,
Let's
Quebec
hear from
community.
you quickly, Lord.
Thank you. Do you know why I call myself physician by loyalty? If you happen to ask George, whether you know anybody called Lord Johnson, he will tell you, say, I haven't seen him before, I know him. But anything that connected to George Malley, I remain loyalty to it. Okay. So, look, the United Party should not be suffering themselves. They should not be crying whether they bereave. Look, a man will go to the party headquarters and will pay to become to obtain our membership. It should not bother them. We remain loyalty to the party. Thank you.
Thanks so much for your contribution. We appreciate that. Let me get on to the female line. Yeah, Elo, how are you doing? This one, hello?
Yes, Eddie.
Yep, let's hear from you, man.
Thank you, my name is Senior.
Yeah.
Calling from Clarendon.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, that God bless you. Papa, President, we get it, so. God bless you. All the things you've been talking about today, now we get it. Yeah, understand it. From Joseph Waka. That now he thought true. That yet he laughed all around. No way for him. He see one leg. All the Papa can laugh. Yeah, God bless you. Yeah, we get nothing to get you the training it, but we will get your God. God will bless you. Anywhere you're going, God will bless you. Thank you, everyone. God sing you.
Most welcome. Thank you so much. We appreciate. Let me get on to this. Yeah, hello.
Hello, Amy, what's up?
Great. Let's hear from you quickly. Your name?
Yeah, I'm Joseph Tamba.
Tamba. Let's hear from you, boss man.
Yeah, I think the Unity Party people have to start thinking about how they are trained broke down in the United States, and there's no way to go to Liberia. Let them forget about our due payment. We say we pay our due. That's not their business. They are trained that are broke down in the US where Donald Trump is only passed through. Let them come and beg him to release it. And you know, that old man has shown another incompetence. You remember he said in Lopa that if you want to steal and bring it here, you say, right?
Yeah.
Today again, he has said another thing. That the old man said he got friends. What the friends? What the investor? His old time friends. The old time investors. Where are they? That old man that went for us. But they will vote for him. They will feed him home. Because for us, we have no regret. We didn't vote for him. Thank you, brother.
All right. Thank you so much for your contribution. And we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. All right. So that is it right here on this die. And we are certainly getting there. All right. This is it. Hello.
Yeah. Evi, good evening.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Good evening, Evi. My name is Ishmael Kamara. Tonight I call you from Painesville.
Quickly.
Ebi, let me appreciate you for the program tonight. But first of all, Ebi, let me appreciate you personally, for your passion and courage on the radio. But one thing I'll try to listen carefully to the audio play, from the president. I got to understand something. I said, but the Ebi got certain gift, and that gift is listening and understanding. It's a gift.
Thank you.
And so the reason why you have that gift is because of the passion that you have for the radio. And the fact that you have that passion is kind of it got me emotional. It got me to the point where I got to understand that. But then give AB be on the radio, even though some people would think that AB is just on the radio, but AB is not just on the radio, but AB is actually on the radio for a cause, for a purpose. And some of us who follow you, we believe in that cause, we believe in that purpose. And so I got to understand also that this president actually have a maker that they can't keep negotiating. Because they are negotiated, they are talk, but nothing has come out. But then at this junction, he's able to come out and say, but then even if it cannot be done perfectly, then it can be done. So many here, hello?
Yeah, go ahead, we're listening.
Yeah, many at this junction, President Joseph Nimabaka has admitted to us that all the last 1.5 years, or in his second year, right, he has not here to deliver. And so at this point, I think one of the things that need to happen is that we, the citizens, we have to be able to understand that this president they don't have the capacity to deliver to the African people.
Certainly.
And all they did during the last 6 years of President was just to castigate, was just to say bad about the president at the time. But they didn't have the contact. They did not have the understanding.
Nothing they had, my brother. Hello? Thank you so much, Ishmael. So yeah.
Hello?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And how are you doing? Yeah, go ahead. Let's listen to you.
All right, speaking of Isaac Benson calling from North Dakota.
Yeah, Isaac. Let's listen to you. Quickly.
Yeah, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. I want to appreciate you for the program. For me, I felt disappointed. Each time our president speaks, he doesn't talk about the rule of law. But you always use to work with you with them. The first time I felt disappointed was when the cabinet building issue when the cabinet building got on fire. When he went on the ground, he said, I'm going to say, the proper language here when anybody caught, we will deal with it. And today he used the same statement. So for me, I actually disappointed. But I just want to make a recommendation. My recommendation is for the program is very unique for the Liberian people, your program. So I'm begging you to extend the program all content with all community videos to relay your program.
Yeah, we're trying to see whether we can organize something to raise funds so that we can such to happen. But we'll do it. It will be inclusive of all of us. Yeah, we'll do it. Thank you so much.
Yes, it will be very good for our common people.
Yeah, you're right.
So those who that were lying during the campaign, so they can yes money to them.
You're right.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. Okay, let me just take this one, which of course obviously will have to be relaxed. I have to get on. Sorry about that. Hello, how are you doing? I'm fine, Mom. Thank you for joining us. Let's hear from you your name.
I'm calling from Mama.
Okay.
If we get to the division, they never book a talking about. I will tell my last to get a book. And we are here. I am a woman now. So let you know people go see that because they want land for us. So when everything that you criticize, you can want to.
Yeah.
We are so angry. That boy will get up. I will go to the party. I will bring that book in my bag. I will mobilize my phone with better book. We'll pay our tea. We get put to people will pay that. We will pay that tea. Then it's go like we just look up for we just want to be the party there. That's not because of other people see will see after they get money or just go the whole that. But we just look up for we want to be the party. We will pay our tea.
You're right. You're right. Thank you, ma'am. Hello, how are you doing? Hello, Mama. Let's hear from you.
How you doing? What is it? Happy weekend.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
We say I want you to learn. But you know they want to say they will learn from it. They will learn from it. They see they will say to be actually and one step to do the thing. Once they are knowing your best teacher, then we will pay it. And that one we learn. That one we learn. You talking about 15 billion. What happy again? What is it? So I have people all those people that gather down there, you thought actually they put you on your track. So was 15 billion, the 3 missing boys and all. One police actually said everything to you. He said, so this and that. They bring 15 billion in it. They 15 billion now what you are supposed to do from the beginning. The time is not when now what you supposed to do. That's capital theory. So we are here when you were talking all kinds of things against me. He went straight to God people. Yeah. So I don't even know how they will manage. So what's about that?
Okay. Thank you, ma'am, for your contribution. The last one. Hello?
Yeah, hello, David.
Yep. Let's hear from you, please.
Terry, you keep burning on the fire.
You can concentrate. Go ahead.
How are you, Tisha?
I'm fine, man. Go ahead. Let's listen to you.
Thank you, my dear. Psalm 100 and something says, the wicked shall pass through the land, and the good men shall inherit the land.
Right.
These people, the frustrated time hasn't reached yet. We will go and go register ourselves as a bona fide physician to put it in the world that yes, we are physicians and the policy of Josh Weah was very happy. He was happy.
Okay.
And I mean, more than happy in this country. The things that are going on during Josh Weah times, they ever go on. They all particularly can't say that. And can't say you rescue mission. They say you are young, you rescue. They say you, oh yeah, they say you come in rescue. What made some of our friends say to just see way backward like that?
I know it. All right.
The poor in this kind of level that we are experiencing now. But we leave everything to the Almighty God.
Certainly.
He will fight our battle according to the direct law, the Egyptian that you knew today. You will see them don't move.
All right. Okay, mommy. Thank you so much. Enjoy your part. Cook your food. Let the kids eat. And that's why mothers are for always up until the kids go sleeping. They never go sleeping. That's why it is. Thanks so much to all of you for the time tonight. Tomorrow we're going to be back here, God willing, with another edition of the show. But take home. Remember now, bad things are the best way to happen here. Joseph Boakai was vice president with 66 Bukos arrangement. Today he is now president. He doesn't care whether it is perfect. It should happen. I don't know what kind of paper is this. He just talks. I think I've been talking through the paper break. Anyway, thanks so much to all of you for the time. And until we are back here, God willing, do have a pleasant night. Bye-bye.